What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Stuff That I Like channel. My name is Chris. I'm coming back at you again today with another video. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about my tech survival kit. For anyone who's watching this video, there's a good chance you know of the channel Mr. Your Average Consumer. He was the first one that I've seen to phrase his tech survival kit as a tech survival kit, and I really like that terminology, considering I carry a real life survival kit in my EDC bag as well. I figured it's nice to have a tech survival kit, and then you got your personal hygiene survival kit, and so I like the thinking about that in that way to make sure I got all my bases covered. So shout out to Your Average Consumer for starting this trend. I've seen quite a few videos like this since then. So let's get to it. So first things first, if you watched my EDC video from this week, and if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It'll be marked up with a card up top. You will see these cases. I have two of these. One's hygiene, one's tech. These live in my EDC bag. These cases are from Amazon. They are a little knockoff brand. They're called Damero. I was looking for a very specific size of case. So I had the intent on buying one of the BUBM tech cases because they're very well made. They're made for tech. They're stylish. But I just could not find one aside from the roll-ups, which I'm not sure if I can go to the roll-up right now. I couldn't find a zip-up enclosure tech case that was this size. So what is the size? This is, and check out the old school little protractor thing here. This is about 7, so this is 6 inches. So this is about 7 by 4.5, and it's marketed as 7.2 by 4.5, and it is just about right on the money. So this case is of pretty high quality. It's, you see the brand name Damero. You see these waterproof zippers, which appear to be pretty, pretty substantial with the waterproofing. The material is a nice kind of Cordura light kind of fabric, a nice nylon kind of thing. Feels very nice. The back, it's got a nice gray. There's a blue, I think a dark blue, and a black/gray. So these are good. So this is a little bit smaller than the Amazon Basics tech case, and a couple of the BUBM cases are a little larger. So I'm pretty happy with this. I think it was $12. And like I said, I got 2 of them. So let's get into it and see what we got here. All right, here we are. Tech Survival Kit 2017. If you know anything about me, if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that I like to keep things slim and compact. I don't like bags with huge bulges. I don't like bulkiness in my pouches and all that kind of stuff. So you'll notice right off the bat, I've got some space here where I could put some little things. If I had, I don't really use SD cards. If I had a couple SD cards or maybe a slim SSD kind of hard drive, I could use that right there. But I've left that empty because the thickness is behind here. But let's start over here and talk about what we have in the tech survival kit. First and foremost, I talked about these in my EDC video. These are Velcro brand straps, cord wraps, and cord ties. These things are awesome. They are all cut to length. They have a little slide through enclosure here at the end. This little slide through feature here, so you can slide these through. You can put something in here, pull it through, and then wrap things around it. Very good for wrapping cords, very good for organization and keeping things nice and neat, which is how I like to do it. So I have 4 of these, and because this case is the material that it is, they will just stick right on there, no problem, and they don't take up space because that's a little bit of dead space there in the bottom. You'll also know if you watch my EDC video that when you look at these on Amazon, you'll notice that these cases come with a flap. There's a middle flap in here that has, I think, 4 elastic bands on one side of it, and on the other side it has 2 kind of plasticky slide pockets. I physically cut that flap out of here for the same reason that I talked about earlier, because it was weighing down the case and it was making it too thick for my needs. In order for this to fit in the EDC bag that I have, that pocket's a very specific size, and if this is too thick, it's already close to 2 inches thick. Let's give it a quick measure actually. If it's too thick, you can see, there you go, 1.5 to 2 in some of the biggest spots. If it's too thick, it's really going to push out on that pocket and tear the stitching and just not be great. So I took the flap out. I have not regretted that decision, even though I hate to cut into a bag, but I was able to get down into this foam area, and really you can barely tell. I got down there pretty good with a little pair of scissors, and it worked out fine. So let's get through it. I am an Apple Watch wearer, so I have a backup Apple Watch charger. This is from Apple. It's a little expensive, and it's the 1-foot version because it's for travel mostly. So that's good. I have a micro USB, which will charge my portable chargers as well as any micro USB devices. This is a 16 gig Patriot jump drive. I don't have much on here right now. This is really for emergencies. I am both a Google Docs and a OneDrive user. Because I have Windows, I use OneDrive, which is 1 terabyte of cloud storage for I think $69 a year. So I don't have much use for this, but it's good to have it. This is a small 6-inch lightning cable. I got this one instead of the Amazon Basics version on Amazon, because that Amazon Basics cable has a lot of user reviews of it catching fire and melting and all kinds of crazy stuff. So this one was very highly reviewed. I will link that as well as the rest of the stuff. Anything that I can, I will link in the description. This is a very popular item, this chiffon charger. Some of these I've seen were shorter than this one. I kind of wish this one was a little shorter. This one has, I think it's about 8 or 10 inches. But it has 6 heads. Your main USB, so you plug this into your portable battery or whatever, and then whatever other device you need to charge, go ahead and pick it out. It does have USB Type-C, as well as a mini, a micro, a lightning, and 2 lightning cables. So this is really everything you're going to need for the vast majority of modern devices out there. So this is really, I use these 2 cables, 3 cables more, but this is like everything else. Whenever I need it, there it is. So that's the chiffon. I have nothing else in this slip pocket, so that's that. On this side, be looking out for a review on the So Drop 2 Bluetooth headphones that I will have coming out. You saw those in my EDC bag dump. But this is the 3.5mm cord for the So Drops with the Velcro tie on it, because, you know, that's just how I do it. I also have a little cheap power brick here that I did not have. I found myself stuck the other day with a bunch of USB cables and an outlet and no way to get to charge anything. So I figured I'd throw this in here. This is just a little cheap thing I had laying around. I think I've had this for years, but it works, and I'm considering upgrading to a little AC wall adapter that has 2 or 3 USB ports on it, but that's something I need to upgrade to. So maybe in the Tech Survival Kit 2.0, you'll see a new adapter or charger. And finally, the final thing in this kit is what everyone needs to have in their bag. If you have any kind of tech, if you consider yourself a techie, you better have an external battery to charge up all your gear. And I am an anchor man when it comes to not an anchor man, but an anchor man when it comes to external battery packs. This is the PowerCore. This one, let's see if I can get it in here. No, it's not going to find that. This is PowerCore 13,000 milliamp hours. Not the biggest, but definitely not the smallest. It's about 4 inches by 3 inches. It has two high IQ smart charging ports, so I think once an item is 100% charged, a lithium-ion battery, it will stop putting juice into it, which is very useful to preserve your battery life. It's got you can see 4 indicator lights. We got full power right now, and it's simple. It's not super heavy. It's not super big, and with my consideration for size and weight, that is good for me. I just cannot carry 30,000 milliamp hours in the slim backpack that I carry. Some of these tech guys can do that. More power to them. Literally more power to them. Gosh, puns are just rolling out tonight. But for me, this is plenty, and it's got the job done. I have not been stuck with a dead phone since I've got this charger or battery backup. So that's it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I'm missing. Let me know what I need. Let me know what you have in your tech survival kit, and we will be back soon with another video. Do a like, do a share. Thanks for joining me on the Stuff I Like channel.